Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Timberland Performing Arts Center. For your safety, please take a moment and locate the nearest exit. In case of an emergency, please exit through the door closest to your seat. Please take this time to turn off all electronic devices. Refrain from using flash photography, and no food or drink are allowed in the auditorium during performances. Fire regulations strictly prohibit standing in the aisles during performances. And now, we are pleased to bring you tonight's performance.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight for our first of many opportunities this year to share the incredibly hard work that's been done by these students on stage and their teachers. I hope on the way in you had an opportunity to stop by our ornament table and decorate one of our ornaments. We've only had a couple concerts so far, and that tree's already filling up. We had to get a bigger tree this year for those ornaments. We had so many people want to celebrate with us. That's awesome. On your way out, if you take a look, as soon as you make that left, we've got a tuba there. The music department's once again participating in the Mealies Meals fundraisers to help those during the holidays that can't necessarily have everything they need. So anything you're willing to help out with, you could just throw in that tuba. We'd greatly appreciate it. And now, without any further ado, we're going to begin this evening's band performance with the Honors Advisory Jazz Band under the direction of Mr. Jeremy Hackton.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We had Jesselyn and Cameron on the alto saxophone for some soloing. Reese and Jackson on the trombone for more soloing. And Katie on the trumpet. That first piece we did tonight was it's a song that's kind of like helped get jazz started a little bit. Way back when, we had African spirituals that really are the grandfather to jazz, and that was a famous African spiritual called Wade in the Water. This next one we're going to play is a little bit more holiday themed, Winter Wonderland. Thank you for that little transition. We now are going to welcome up our 7th grade band. To introduce our first song, we're going to welcome up Mia from the tenor sax section.
Hi, my name is Mia and I play the tenor saxophone. El Relicario is a well-known paso doble by Spanish composer Jose Padilla. The paso doble translates to double step, which is a type of Spanish march that is performed at bullfights, usually when the participant enters the arena. Usually marches are composed using an even number of beats in a measure, like 2 or 4 beats per measure. However, El Relicario is somewhat unusual for a paso doble, since it has 3 beats in a measure. Sit back and relax as we take you on a musical journey to a Spanish bullfight with El Relicario.
Hi, I'm Liz Shute and I play the flute. Based on the legend and lore of the ever-elusive Yeti, Robert W. Smith's Abominable Snowman Place takes us on an adventure through the Himalayan mountains. The composer uses harmonic and persuasive effects to create a soundscape that stirs the imagination of both the audience and performer. Listen carefully for the opening footsteps of the Yeti and brace yourself for a race to the highest mountain range in the world.
Before we play our last one for the 7th grade, I'd like to kind of make a couple of announcements real quickly. It's an awesome community when we have some of our high school helpers from the TRMS and just high school that's willing to come and help us on these days to set up the stage, to help moving parts that are going on, and to also play along with us as well. So can we give a hand to our high schoolers? this year, we had an opportunity for some chance for some of our students to create an audition for the New Hampshire Band Directors Association honors band that happens every year. This audition is unique in the sense that they are asked to prepare 5 excerpts. 3 of them are scales and then 2 etudes. Excuse me. And in that time, they also have to record themselves playing and send it to me so that I can send it off to the organization so they can be adjudicated on it. We had many students that tried out and auditioned, and I'm very proud of the success that they had, and I'm very proud of the growth that they've also shown. We've had a few people from the 7th grade that had made it to the NHBDA, and they're just finding out for the first time this evening right now. So, when I say your name, can you please stand and be recognized? From the 7th grade, we had Jackson Hester on the tuba. And we had Lucas Scappa on the drums. Again, even though we had a lot of people that did audition, I'm super proud of all of those that did an audition. They showed enormous growth over this time, and I think that's the most important thing to take away from all of our auditions. It just makes them a better musician and a better person all around. For our last number, we kind of take all of the holiday songs that we have in our book, and we kind of create something called Holidays Around the World. 1 second. We're going to make a slight transition for the 8th grade band. Thank you. right, here is the 8th grade band to introduce our first song. It's going to be Ryan on the trombone.
Hi, my name is Ryan Carnes, and I play the trombone. Step back 100 years when the circus came to town. The school day ended early, local shops closed, and everyone gathered on Main Street to watch the parade. A parade filled with decorated wagons, energetic clowns, enormous elephants, and a whole spectacle of performers ready to dazzle and delight. Mad Dash is a gallop written in the style of circus bandmaster Carl L. King, who joined the circus at age 19. He quickly became a famous composer that specialized in gallops and waltzes. In all, King composed about 200 marches, earning him fame alongside Sousa and Fillmore. Here is Mad Dash.
Our next selection uses 3 of the Christmas season's most beloved tunes. As you sit back and listen, you'll hear Up on the Housetop, Hark the Herald Angels Sing, and Angels We Have Heard on High. You will hear seamless transitions as we move from one song to the next. Each of these tunes occupy a special place in the holiday tradition, and all take a unique approach to express the joys associated with this important celebration. Here is Glorious Noel.
Before we play our last number for this evening, let's give it up for the jazz band and the 7th grade band as well. I don't know about you, but I always enjoy the holiday season, mostly for the Christmas songs too, right? I would love to do a couple quick thank yous to all of our people who support us and help us grow as a department. I would like to first thank Mr. Dan Sherman and Mr. Clark, who's been helping out a lot in the 7th and 8th grade and 6th grade bands as well. To Mr. Mensis and the assistant principals at the middle school for their unending support for the music department. To the director of music, Mr. Kurt Schweiss, for his unending support. To make it all possible this evening, we have Anthony DeBartolomeo up in the sound booth with all of his helpers up there too. Thank you so much, Anthony. And last but not least, it's a big heartfelt thank you to all of you, the parents and guardians who have helped support us and to make this all possible. You are truly special people in all of our hearts. Thank you so much. Last quick announcement, we had a couple people from the 8th grade band also make it into the NHBDA, or the New Hampshire Band Directors Association Honors Band. Again, that's the group that had to do some audition recordings, and we sent those in. And in this group, we have Mr. Reese Stewart on the trombone. And Evan Courier in the percussion. Again, I can't express how proud I am of all the musicians who did audition. It is a great opportunity for them, and it has helped them grow as people and as musicians as well. For our last tune, it's one of our tunes that we played with the marching band back in October. They had a fun time up in the music stands. This is a song that is one of the favorites of the group. It is originally written by LMFAO, where they took Every Day I'm Shuffling, and they actually made it based off an Australian shuffle. Back in 2011, it became a #1 hit, or one of the top 100 hits for 6 months in a row. This is Party Rock Anthem. ask for just a little bit of patience so we can get the musicians back to their warm-up area so they can collect their belongings. So you can meet them later on up there. Thank you so much for coming, ladies and gentlemen.